What is going on,
Yo.
guys? I have Timmy. He's back from the dead. Sorry, Dom.
Revived. I'm sorry, Dom. I stole your job.
That's right. But we're back with a Shadowverse Evolve and Shadowverse Worlds Beyond podcast. It's been a while since we have met, and we're doing this live from my house. I don't have a good camera that faces away from my computer other than my phone. So
you don't want to look at us anyway.
Yeah. So you get you just get some RuneScape for a minute while we talk, and it's been a while. What have you been up to, Timmy?
Me? I haven't podcasted with you since before
There's only been
Chicago.
one podcast since then. Yeah, it's been before Chicago.
Before Chicago. Oh man, if it's what have I been up to since the last podcast? Like Chicago.
Was it pre-Me
Chicago
Japan?
was a disaster.
Was it pre-Japan?
It was probably pre-Japan, right? That sounds right.
That sounds. There's no fucking. We had to podcast once in Japan.
We've both been to Japan, and we fought at Chicago. The 10-0 matchup at Chicago.
That was a good one. I liked it.
I like day 2 more than day 1, surprisingly. But then and someone's got to teach the local teens how to ball.
I think since the last podcast, the big things were, I discussed the set releases. I discussed the summer set with the playmats with Dom. It's been a while. I'm really bad about podcasting. We're really bad about frequent updates, but we try to get them done sometimes.
Occasionally, like twice a year at least.
I would like to have them be a little bit more often, especially now there's more news for specifically Worlds Beyond is going to be having a lot of news. I've been doing a lot of podcasts for that. Some big news for me at least, real quick, is
for you.
Yeah, I know, right? I've been given this website to manage. SVE Masters. It's got my tier list up there.
Nice.
I should be doing some deck profiles, but their deck I want to put some articles out, but their little deck upload button is I want them to fix it a little bit. They the way that I have to upload is I have to import from a deck log, and the deck logs were broken for a while.
Oh yeah.
Where the advances weren't on.
No.
The advances weren't on the things, so you had to put in like filler cards, and that's why we have like Bahamut's and stuff instead of the advances.
Okay. So I'm not actually supposed to play blank Bahamut.
Yeah. So they fixed that since, but then the uploader was broken, so I wasn't able to update the decks. And then I would like to follow up with like the tournament decks when those get up there, and I'll do my best to keep it while I'm still in the Shadowverse Evolve scene.
Oh my gosh! On the topic of your tier list,
yes,
I hate Dirt Rune.
You hate Dirt Rune? That's right. You had a rough run with it.
Yeah. So I probably should make this podcast about me, but man,
no, go for it.
Dean, after the regional Chicago said,
"What does that do to
I feel so bad for you guys. You went to the
18-man event,
18 teams at the event, and we couldn't get top 8."
I felt bad,
and it is my fault mostly because. So okay, this I think Dean's heard this one before, but like several metas ago, Kuan was the big bad dude. Some people were shilling Control Abyss, like Control Abyss could do anything to Kuan, and they were wrong. Kuan was the best deck.
Kuan was the best.
Then like
deck.
a format later, people are like, oh man, it's just this format's dominated by mono and who's Garen? Who's Garen in Sword? The Lion?
Oh, Baleon.
It's Baleon and Mono, and those are the 2 decks this format. There were 2 decks that format, and it definitely wasn't those 2. It definitely was Dragon and Forest.
Which is crazy. That is some hot takes for other people.
This is hot takes for hot people, but I sat right over there, about 20 feet over there. I said, Dragon's the best deck. Valdane is killing it.
And then you didn't show up to Chicago.
I got sick. I'm sorry. I got too physically ill to get out of bed. And so Chicago was spared my wrath. But it's I'm like Kuan was the best definitively, and some big people said no. Valdane was the best. Nobody knew. Like very single digit people knew Valdane was the best. And then here comes another 2-deck format, and I bought into it this time, and it freaking I hate Dirt Rune. Even if it is top 2 decks, I wasn't feeling it. I hate that deck, and I'm so glad I never have to play it again. Oh my gosh, I was crashing the heck out playing that. That was terrible. But anyway, all that to say, I've always been right, except for this time when I believed everybody, and then I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Dirt was, I don't know. Dirt in testing, it didn't like. I understand.
Do you remember those test games? I was putting down the top check 4s 70%. 70% of the times I put down a top check 4, it whiffed. That was uniquely me.
I didn't have the same catastrophic things happen, but it was I was struggling to feel the power. Like I didn't feel like Dirt was bad, but it didn't. And like some of the hands were insane. But it was also exploitable, and I chose a deck that was strong into Dirt. I think it was like a thing where like this was a teams format in Japan, or as a conquest thing,
right?
And it's between Dirt and Abyss. You can like corner most matchups.
Oh, yeah.
But like good, I feel like Bats was the one doing the heavy lifting there, because the 100%. Bats deck, our Bats teammate overperformed. I'm sorry, Ollie. I hate to say it. You had the same record as me, and I felt like my record was lacking. Same thing happened on other teams. It's like, I know the Bats players were doing really well, and I want to hear from the other people. Like, it was an 18-man event, so it was like very small, but like most people had a Dirt and most people had a Bats on their team. I want to know, was your Dirt player like ever your heavy anchor? Were you ever like, man, our Dirt player is going to clean up every game? And did you like actually go far? Like, as I know, like some people, they made it to top 8. Like the other, I think there were no 4-1s. There's like, were there 4-1s in there? No, there's like a couple 4-1s.
Team wise or player wise?
There were a couple 4-1 teams, right? There's like 3. I want to know if like the 4-1 teams, like, did you guys have any like 4-1 to 5-0 Dirt players? Because that's like my question is not, did your Dirt player go 3-2? Because I don't think 3-2 is good enough to say that Dirt's a great deck. Like, I want to hear our Dirt player was 5-0. He was just every matchup he had it on lock. And not mirrors either. Like, I don't want to hear he was winning the Dirt mirror. I want to hear he was playing into something and like actually cooking it. Because I don't think that Dirt is bad, but I don't think that it is as good as the people said. Like, it feels like tier 2 to me, like tier 2. And I honestly regret putting it at tier 1 on my tier list because it doesn't feel as overwhelming as like Kuan would. Because Kuan,
Kuan was.
If you don't know, Kuan's already won 2 big events this format.
Really?
Kuan with chess cards. It won 2 Grand Showdowns. I know it won Mexico.
Kuan's the best deck. Yeah.
It won Mexico featuring Mr. Heinlein.
Okay, well, Mexico moment.
Mexico. No, that was piloted by Gordon, who already has like a fuck ton of tops, and he got like top 4 at Worlds, I think.
Who am I to question Gordon?
He was the Fairy Forest guy.
I am so scared to put Heimlin in my deck. That guy is insane.
I also don't think that's a competitive card, but like it's a really good player playing him. I don't know.
He wins, man.
Maybe he's the guy from the gift, dude. Always bet on him.
Yeah, always bet.
Like Hikaru, right?
I don't know. That's some
JJK shit, right?
We don't know that.
We don't know.
We can talk about the anime we watch after the Shadowverse talk.
Okay, so you want to like get into the actual stuff and some of the news?
Well, news-wise, were we talking Evolve or Worlds Beyond?
Yeah. How was your Worlds Beyond? Because I don't think we're gonna put gameplay up for that. How are you feeling about Worlds Beyond?
So we'll
get into Evolve after.
I do have some feelings that I don't think are shared with like the 90% negative reviews.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well. So
you downloaded it a little bit later. You weren't day one, right?
I was like, I downloaded it a week later.
Okay, so you were a week in.
Like the Tuesday after it released, not the first Tuesday, but I downloaded it like I pulled some packs. I saw a Ralmia in one of those packs, and so then I picked the Portalcraft starter deck, and so I had like, and then I crafted a Ralmia, which was a mistake. I should have crafted Orcus because that's the better card.
It turned out to be, right? Everyone thought,
but we didn't know. So I had 3 Ralmia in my Portalcraft deck before I started playing any games, and but like. I spent $2 on the game, so I'm technically not free to play. I had like the bonuses from playing the last game. I had like the 4 packs from someone's friend code or whatever. But the thing is, even though they're giving you less stuff, which is the big negative point that people are pointing to right now, is like, oh, it's so much harder to play. Like, it's so much harder to get decks than it used to be. I haven't felt that yet, but I think that's because there's only one set to pull from right now. Because I remember when I'm pulling for a rotation deck in Shadowverse 1, and I'd taken a long break, I'm like, okay, I've got to pull from 5 packs to get the perfect 40, and I only need I need a 3 of legendary from this 1 pack, and I don't share any bronze or silvers from that pack. So I'm just gonna accept I gotta craft those, and I'm hoping to pull 3 cards from 1 pack and 2 cards from another pack. So I think you're gonna feel some pain if you're coming into the game new in 6 months. But I have not felt the pain that the 90% negative reviews have felt. But I think that's gonna be painful in 6 months.
I think it's so a couple things that people have brought up about it is because people are like, man, can we get conversion to Shadowverse Evolve from Worlds Beyond? And people are like, you think that the people who are saying that a game that feels like it wants $40 from you to start off and are horrified by that would ever make it in a real card game?
What do you mean by conversion?
Oh man, I loved Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. Let me try the physical game, right? Because people are the idea is that a lot of people got into the digital game. Hopefully, some will come over to the physical.
Oh yeah, right.
And it's well, if the people are complaining,
if people are complaining about spending $2,
yeah,
they're not playing a physical card game.
Especially one as aggressively, that comes out as aggressive as the one that we play.
Well, even then, $40 to start a collection, that's Pokemon numbers. Pokemon players complain that a card is $8.
It is, and I honestly, the videos I put out, I know everyone flamed me because oh dude, because I was dude, I have spent $250 was my funny thing because I did spend $250 day 1, and I was mostly trying to spark for Daria, but
I got Daria for free.
Fuck you! Fuck you! I had to hit party.
I spent $2.
I had to hit 350 on that shit, dude. 350 packs. I mean, not $350.
I don't have Orcus, but I have Albert and Daria.
I got Albert, Daria, Orcus. I'm still missing Cerberus. I'm never gonna get her. It is what it is. I don't really care about Cerberus. But I was trying to craft. The reason I said I didn't have 2 decks is I didn't look at my cards. I wanted Sword, and I pulled no Alberts. I pulled 2 Albert tickets, but I had 0 Alberts. So that was not coming together. And then I needed Rune. So I was trying to craft the 2 most expensive decks. Once I had finished Runecraft, I looked at my collection. I had Constructed Abyss. I had Constructed Forest. I had everything.
Oh, Forest is cheap.
Forest is, but I had the when people didn't know what Forest looked like and they were playing the Arias and shit. I had 3 Arias. I had 3 Amatazes. I had
Amataz, yeah.
I had the full Abyss deck. I had everything except for Portalcraft. So my $240 wasn't 2 decks. It was actually 5. But I was the last thing I was building was what I didn't have enough for, which was the last Daria. I ended up having to craft 8 legendaries because I was not pulling anything from Rune. So that's why I gave the huge number. And it really was it was Rune or bust for me on day 1. Now I think that Rune sucks, but that is what it is.
Too much needs to high roll on their last turn for that to be a consistently good deck.
Yeah, I think the deck is It wants too many pieces too early.
Yeah. I think I've heard you say that you think Rune is like the worst deck.
Multiple times on stream, and people think I'm joking.
I am contractually obligated to disagree. I am obligated to say Sword is the worst because Sword is always the worst.
Okay, in physical, it's like different. Also, Sword's supposed to look really fucked up right now.
It's got
in physical,
it's got some messed up stuff, but
Sword's like not bad. In digital, the actual worst deck is probably Haven, but Sword is like, Rune is the one that every time I see Rune on ladder in Worlds Beyond, and like people on stream know it. I say this is gonna be easy, and then like you just kind of get to manhandle them because they fucking don't do anything. Very exploitable lines, at least within Worlds Beyond. They need like a better win condition than Cocytus OTK.
Then Cocytus, cross your fingers.
Yeah, Cocytus, cross your fingers. Draw literally 3 1-drops in the Flame Destroyer. It was like this random shit that was in your hand.
Oh man.
Yeah,
you don't redraw your 0 cost shift.
I've had some like really fucked up. I've had some fucked up like lethals from my opponent, but I do feel like
it is messed up when they declimb into the card.
I had a guy
that sets your health to 1. They super evolve Cocytus, deal 1.
Well, that's expected. What happened to me today was I thought it was safe, and
that's
on turn
like
9,
card. That's not expected.
Well, no, because it's turn 10, and like it's like that's like something that is known, right? Yeah. I had a guy on turn 9 tick up. He had like an 8-card hand. He declimbs after playing Cocytus. So he had the 17-card deck. He draws 5. He draws the 10/10 Storm and a second 0-mana declimb, where then he finds a second 10/10 Storm, and I died from like 16.
What a good deck.
And I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but you have to get lucky to do that is the thing.
And honestly,
that's my problem with
what ended up coming up with the meta was that all the videos where I was saying to have Olivia's, it turns out that's what you need because Forest is the best deck by a mile. Just put the time in if you want to actually win. You might be losing at the beginning, but like I went on stream and just sat there losing. And that's because I said, I'm not good at Forests, but if you want to be really good this format, I think you need to be good at Forest. So like you got to put in the time, put in the reps. You're going to be bad at the beginning. And the deck is only 2 Olivias. That's the only legendaries in the deck. It's nothing else. Everything else is golds and lower. So I think that's a very affordable deck.
It's super cheap. I mean, I have it built and I've put some games on it because it's so cheap. But yeah, I definitely feel you have to do your calculating like the turn before. Because when you got to start slamming those cards, because you have to slam a lot of cards on your big combo turn.
Yeah, I put out a little video to try to help people where I was struggling with like how do you get the lethal, and then I like went to sleep, and when I woke up in the morning, I don't know, it was like literally like I'm fucking getting dressed for work, and I went 2 roaches is 6 damage. I now have to just subtract 6 from their health, divide by 2. That's how many cards you get to play, easy. And it was like an epiphany of like what I'm supposed to do. And that was probably in someone's guide somewhere, but I feel like when people write something, they write a lot of words. And I don't give a fuck about a lot of words. Dude, I need a 10-second video to tell me. What is it? Like, I don't want to read your article.
Hey, where's your 10-second video, nerd?
I put it up there.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
I have a 30-second video.
Oh, maybe that's why I lost.
It helps. It'll help a little bit. It doesn't go over everything. There's definitely like some more nuance, but like once you get the easy like lines, you stop crashing out every game, and then you get to like think and like readjust and like, okay, now what can I do with the carbuncle? What can I do with this? What can I do with this? And then you can start putting reps in, because when it was just day 1, I'm like, dude, this timer's ticking down, and I gotta figure out what the fuck am I doing. And I felt stupid. I felt stupid on that first stream, but I'm like, I can't just be a little bitch.
Yeah. What's your favorite deck?
My favorite deck? I'm loving Abyss.
Abyss?
Believe it or not, I know we're an Abyss hater in physical, but
yeah, we are.
Yeah. Abyss in digital has these crazy pushes. I love Aragave, which is crazy. I never played with that guy before. But when he comes down and he goes, "Saved a place for you at my dinner table," I'm like, dude, this guy's kind of sick. I think it's funny that your cards read so bad, and also is a thing where like
they do read bad. Yeah,
everyone was telling me, dude, this like Abyss is so bad, And then I'm sitting there, and I just win streak like straight to diamond with it, and I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, I fell down in ranks streaming some bad decks.
Yeah.
But Abyss has been like, it ends games by turn 7 or 8. It has like really crazy like finishes. The only thing is, I've had to swap to some of the Japanese list because the original list was really bad into Forest. You had to include some cards to help with the Forest matchup.
Yeah, like the guy that like does 1 to the board.
Yeah, you had to put stuff like that in. You had to put some bell ringers in. Because honestly, it was only when Puppet Portal started to get really big, it got like, because they put so much heal in their deck, it became a little bit harder to play the deck.
Yeah.
But it's not impossible. So like even with some changes, there are like newer versions of the deck. Abyss is actually sick. If you have, it's very expensive though, so I understand why people thought it was bad, because they're putting like Cocytus in their deck. They're putting all these slow cards,
is bad,
or they don't have all the legendaries. Like, dude, that deck's like 50,000 vials. So I understand. It's a wallet deck.
I have like an Abyss pile built for like doing lobby matches.
Just kill yourself deck.
Well, no, it's got 2 Cerberus, 2 Argavi, because that's what I have. But like, when I go second, I do the coin to put like the 3/3 on board, like turn 1.
Oh, the 3/3. You have the fucked up card.
Yeah.
The funny card.
The silver, right?
Yeah, I don't play that, but that's not on the real decks. But yeah.
No. Well, yeah, it's either a kill myself faster card or it's a kill my opponent quickly card. Like since I'm doing lobby matches with that, like
somebody's got it. Somebody's
got it. It ends
it.
games quick.
Yeah, the lobby games. So I guess speaking of the lobby, how do you feel about the lobby?
It's kind of dumb.
Kind of dumb.
It's kind of dumb.
It's
I don't know. I don't like really interface with games in a social way like this, so I'm not, I really don't know how to feel about it other than like it's a little silly, but I'm not like, it's not killing the experience, but it's a little silly.
So I mean, for people who don't know, I currently am rocking a like 5-year-old Alienware laptop. It was like $2,000. It was like $2,200 new. Like it was not
it was not cheap.
It was not cheap. Is it the best computer? No, I mean obviously not. But dude, I don't think that a card game should be chugging. Is that like a little bit to ask? Like just like,
well, why is it it's not just a card game. It's like a mobile game. It's like a game for your phone that's chugging on your laptop.
Yeah, like this game doesn't chug. This game doesn't chug.
This game is technically
also a mobile
from
game.
Like 2007. This game has graphics from 2007.
I could put the HD graphics on if you want me to.
Can your laptop handle that? I hear the fans running right now. but I mean, I've got a quotations gaming laptop at home as well. I mean, it's like, it's a lower end one, but it's what I got for free.
Since I've been streaming more, I'm tempted to actually upgrade this thing soon.
But I mean, it chugs on my quote gaming laptop a little bit. Like, not that it chugs, but like it dips below like 55 frames occasionally, and I just think that's kind of strange for like a mobile game on my gaming laptop.
Yeah, like that's the thing is like I feel like it's like really I feel like the lobby's kind of
PC chads are probably making fun of us.
Dude, I can play Shadowverse in fucking 120 FPS.
120. Try 10,000 FPS. Yeah, baby. My SLI fridge titans are going crazy. Yeah.
Have you done the weeklies? Have you done the weekly the locals? It's like every Saturday morning.
No. No.
It's Saturday or Sunday morning.
I think it's Saturday.
No, you can do either or.
It's both, right?
It's both.
I haven't done either of those yet.
They're kind of funny. It gets like 16 people in like a special room.
Do you have to walk to your table?
No, it teleports you to the table, and then after you're done, your character gets up, and then you can walk around the room, but you can't watch the matches because then you see other people's decks.
Then what's the?
But you can like see the people sitting at the table, and it tells you what turn it is and like how much life they have.
Okay.
And you have to wait for them to finish their game. You have to wait for the fucking Haven mirrors, whatever the fuck they're playing. The sword mirrors. Literally, I've seen turn 16. My game ends on turn 7 with Abyss.
I have,
and
done
I'm
that
sitting
to
here.
Someone.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. It says like turn 17 above them, and I'm like, dude, it's 14 to 14. What's going on?
Does it tell you in the replays what turn it went to?
Yeah, it does.
Like if you're just looking at it, like the. Oh, no, I'd have to go into the replay.
Yeah, probably.
I've had some criminally long games.
I mean, I feel like that happens this format. That's why I like Abyss, too, is it's, like, pretty decisive. Like, somebody's dead on turn 8.
Oh, someone's dead.
And, honestly, I value that a lot. Like, I value that a lot. Like, I tried Sword, and I don't care how good Sword is. The second I'm spamming my fucking ward walls is the second... Like, the second I'm, like, out of Evo, spamming my ward walls and just waiting to die or for me to win, is the second I'm, like, no longer having fun with the game. So, I just don't, like, maybe that might be something I bring to a tournament. But, bro, I'm fucking laddering.
Bro,
I'm laddering on the fucking side at my job or on stream. I'm not
trying
wanting
to relax and unwind.
Yeah, I'm not looking to fucking put down wards for 5 turns in a row. It's just not fun. So...
You're not Japanese.
It's rough out there. It's rough out there.
This is sick. Well, before I tell you what my favorite deck is, I'd rather do the guess that flavor text.
You'd rather do that before you tell me my favorite?
It might give it away.
Okay, we can do it. We're doing guess that flavor text right now. Timmy has it for me.
I have it.
So I do not actually. I can't show you guys the card or anything. That you guys get more RuneScape. I bet you guys have loved this fucking mini game. Look at my pet.
This is really cool.
Look at my pet, the baby.
This is the first time I've like seen what you're doing while we're talking.
Isn't this great?
Oh baby, wait, is that the stew? He's making the stew.
I'm making potions. We're making potions, but
he's putting. We
gotta get 90 herbler. You guys, you don't even understand.
Are you putting the chemicals from inside the fire detectors in the big pot?
I am, dude. You have no idea how like unbelievably disgusting 90 herbler is on an Iron Man, but it's hundreds of hours. So
these are not the games I fathom playing.
We fucked up, but that's okay.
Silly.
Let's do guess that flavor text.
Guess that flavor text. Okay. An ancient tome, unsealed. The words written there uttered. He uttered them over and over again. A twisted smile of satisfaction could be observed across his face. Unbeknownst to him, a price was paid.
A mystic tome uncovered. Unbeknownst to him, a price was... An ancient tome
unsealed. The words written there uttered. He uttered them over and over again. A twisted smile of satisfaction could be observed across his face.
So this is crazy.
To him, a price was paid.
So this is not an evolved guess that flavor text, is it? This is a Worlds Beyond.
Worlds Beyond, yeah.
Worlds Beyond. So what set is it in?
I guess the lifelines don't work very well.
I mean, I can still get the class, right?
The real mix-up is that it's set 2 and it's Gensetsu.
Jesus Christ. I think I at least need the class. I'm not going to ask any other lifelines since it is just one set. I feel like I'd be cheating. I do want to hear the class because it sounds like a Havencraft card.
It's a Havencraft card.
A sacred tome.
An ancient tome.
An ancient tome unsealed.
Unsealed. The words written there uttered. He uttered them over and over again. A twisted smile of satisfaction could be observed across his face. Unbeknownst to him, a price was paid.
So, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you as a person, and we all loved Set 2 in Shadowverse, playing the sickest deck ever.
Oh, we love Set 2 Shadowverse.
It was like Evolve only, though, right? Did you ever play it in digital? Did you ever play it in Set 1? You didn't, right?
Set 1, like Shadowverse digital?
Sorry, you never played.
1?
You never played Amulet Haven in digital, did you? Oh, you did.
No. I didn't. Are you talking about Skullfane?
I am.
This is a blessing.
I am. I'm wondering if that's Skullfane.
I have not. I didn't play Skullfane. I just remembered like hearing this is a blessing, and then like 3 Storm would hit my face. and
was
then
a fucked up card, wasn't
go
it?
back to his hand or something. I don't remember all that deck did. It was just insane. But like, this is not Skull Fame. Do you want to take another guess?
Oh, so it's not Skull Fame.
It's
See,
not Skull
I
Fame.
don't like that you like told me when I was like in the
Oh,
headspace
I
for it.
thought that was a guess.
No, it kind of
sorry.
was. It kind of was because like my mind was going towards Skull Fame. Honestly, it was my guess. So
Well, I'm sorry. Well,
if it's not, so a
it's not
sacred
Skull Fame.
tome,
An ancient tome.
so there's a
unsealed.
tome. What the fuck has a tome in it in Havencraft? Because I'm like thinking through the cards in my head, right? We have Ronaldo, who I already know. So
Ronaldo, like from King of Fighters.
right? No, because there's the Havencraft legendary is named like Ronaldo or something, right?
I don't remember.
And he
Wait, which card?
he's the legendary.
The legendary?
The like 7-drop. And I know that he's part of some lore about mad gods. And why do I know that? Because Cody told me about it.
Folks call me Mad Dog.
No. So there's like some lore about like an ancient god in the new game.
Really?
Where because you know the young Paragon dons his mask. You know all the characters that say they don their mask? There's like 10 of them.
Are those the cards with Ward in their name?
Probably. Because there's
Dawns is... What is that card?
because the one's the neutral guy that like evos and kills anything. And he goes,
yeah,
a young Paragon dons his mask.
That's the one.
And
I
there's
heard,
another
yeah.
one because if you play Forest, the guy that draws goes, a young hunter dons, or like the hunter dons his mask.
Yeah.
And there's like 8 cards that don their mask, and there's like a lore that there was like a ancient god terrorizing, and the heroes banded together, and they're the ones that have the mask, and all of them have the wards. So. Sorry, that's like something I was going into. Why did I go into that tangent? Because I know that's not him. So now I have to think, what card has a tome? What card has a tome in it and has a price to be paid? And honestly, knowing you, I thought it'd be Skull Fame. So now I've got to think, what card is
Skull
in
Fame would be
Haven?
too obvious.
You thought Skull Fame was
I
too
thought
obvious.
Skull Fame would be too obvious.
But there's got to be something with a price on it.
Okay, well, should I, should I read the Evolve flavor text?
Yeah,
It kind of gives away that it's a follower. You want the evolved flavor?
I mean,
text?
I have that it's a follower now, so I think I want to like spend a little more time. I want to cook for a second until I burnt my dish. So it's in the set. I've played a lot of Haven.
In the set, you've played a lot of Haven.
I've played enough Haven. I've looked at all the cards. It's a follower.
It's a follower.
The price has been paid.
A price was paid. Unbeknownst to him, a price was paid.
Is there anyone that's like fucked up looking? Oh, it's gotta be him. It's gotta be the boy. Is it Manu?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's
Manu.
So, okay.
Okay, I'm like
So,
trying to think of like who looks fucked up.
Let me tell you. Earlier you said like Havencraft's probably the worst deck. That may be true, but Havencraft is crack. If you get like the Maimyu down and the amulet down, and your opponent is Runecraft, you go, oh man, you start buffing Maimyu, and your opponent starts dying on turn 4. Oh baby!
Reminder when I said that like
crack.
I have like things that make me think that like Rune is actually the worst. It's stuff like that where like you can be playing the worst Haven deck ever. You will lose every game. You see a Runecraft, you're like I got a shot.
Like, it's time.
You're like I have a hand that actually
baby.
cooks this man. And every other hand, every other deck would just destroy you. Like you just put down your main, it gets answered, you lose. Against Runecraft, you put down the main, you start buffing it, the game is over.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, granted, I've had games where I've like it hit,
I've had Mainu hit 7 like turn 4.
The saddest thing that can happen is that you put the Mainu down, and then you don't get the buff amulet, in time.
You have to mulligan for it all.
And they immediately play the Golem Summoner card, and you're like, oh man, he's got a 2/2 that can answer my 2/2.
So sad.
This is so sad. Well, I guess that was a good 3-face while it lasted.
You can also play the Sarissa card that gets ward. Have you tried that card yet? That card's really funny when it snowballs.
Like the two, which one? The one with barrier?
The one that can get barrier on evolve.
The barrier on evolve.
It has like whenever a card with ward dies, it gets +1/+1.
Oh, that one, the Almirage.
Yeah, that card's really funny.
I have not played that card.
It's also not very good.
You know what is? You know what you do in Haven? Have you played basically Leod in Haven?
Yeah, that guy. I tried it. It was really bad. I
What do
buffed
you
him
mean
up.
it- what do
I
you
hit
mean it
someone
was
with
really bad?
17. I hit someone with 17 with him.
The other day I had this game. You know, I was playing against Runecraft, and
Yeah.
I put the guy down. I super evolved him. I put the cup on board because now that he's super evolved, I can cup and he stays on board, right? And
Yeah.
I'm just buffing him every turn.
I've done that.
I'm playing Leod, and I like suddenly remembered. I'm like, oh, doesn't Runecraft run that card that like
AoE's the board?
AoE's the board. He slams that card. He was 1 damage off. It was 1 damage off.
Fuck yeah.
I killed this guy. That guy was having a struggle game. That Runecraft moment though, struggle games, dude. Yeah, Havencraft is like, it's like that crack that like stops hitting.
It stops hitting?
You like, well, you put the like the first time you cue the deck, like main you and the buff amulet are in your hand.
There's a
and you
couple
go-
things that when you feel it, you're like,
you're-
that's
you're
insane.
like, this is the best deck. If the deck does this is the best. And then like immediately the deck stops doing that, and you're like, okay, well there are better decks in the format, probably. Like, you know, Forest is the best deck, sure, whatever. You know, whatever you want, pal. But like, you know, when I'm slamming wards in I've got Leod on board. Not Leod, but whatever his name is. One of the mask guys.
Yeah, the Dawns is. I'm trying to
Dawns
find
is
it for you
masked.
real quick. I know you.
I've got the game up.
No, I don't expect people to see the streams that I do. But you guys should join in if you want to see some gameplay. I try to do them every so often.
The guy's name is Rona Vero. Darkhaven Ward.
No, look at this game that I had. All right, I sat here.
Oh yeah, I love it when the numbers get this
look
big.
at it.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting here
Oh.
and I was like, dude, he's cooked. He's cooked. Wait, I think I
Oh,
lost
man.
this game. Did I lose this game? What happened?
Oh, probably. It's Haven. Haven's so lit though.
What was the last second? No, I won. 16! Wait, I played the bird. I played the bird to buff it. I got the bird.
What is that bird? What is
It
that?
gets +1/+1 on play and on evolve.
What are you? What? Wait.
I was
That's-
playing.
that's
I was
in-
playing
that's in
Leon
your-
Turbo.
That's
I
in
was
your
playing
deck?
Leon. Dude, I had
Okay,
it-
whoa.
There are
you
points-
You can't tell me the deck's bad when you're playing Leon Turbo.
No.
Leon's just supposed to be in your deck.
There were some hype moments on this stream. If you go back, I start pogging out where I draw the Where was it?
What do you mean, Leon Turbo?
I lost to a really bad card, and I said, dude, we gotta fucking change the deck. Where the fuck was it? This is a fun stream. The guy came in my deck, the 4/5 ward. Yeah, there he is. You see him?
4/5 ward.
I said we need this card in the deck.
The one that heals?
No.
What 4/5 ward? What is that? wait, you can't just say 4/5 ward and not mention that it's a neutral card.
Yeah, dude, we were
Put
playing
Goliath. I've never seen any Goliath in any deck.
I actually lost to one on that stream, and then I was like, is that the secret sauce? Do I need that card?
That beat you?
We were not playing a
I've
good
never
deck.
seen that card. Does that card have any other text?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Ward.
It says Ward.
It was the worst card.
It says Ward.
But yeah, nice to hear that Haven's your favorite. It is a funny deck.
Haven so far has been my favorite. It's also, I've had some like terrorist games where I've gone to probably turn 16, where I'm just some games you like don't see your draw cards and you're just like on your 2-card hand of removal, and it's kind of but your opponent's like not killing you.
Your deck doesn't do anything.
Yeah, your deck doesn't do anything, and their deck hasn't is bricking, and so you're both just kind of limping till
somebody dies.
Till you're praying for top deck Lapis, so the game will end eventually.
Well,
but yeah, Haven's lit.
I think we've spent a bit of time on, Worlds Beyond, so it's time for...
What is it time for?
Shadowverse Evolve. We'll stop fucking playing the RuneScape. We'll keep the music on, though. It's pretty chill, if you haven't heard.
What's in Shadowverse Evolve?
What's in Shadowverse Evolve? We got some news. So first up, let's talk about the tournaments. We had some tournaments.
We did?
We had actually quite a few. And I'm not going to spend too long talking about this part for a second because we had 3 grand showdowns. And if you pull up the Shadowverse Evolve website, I've been wanting to do a tournament report over these. But if you notice, the grand showdowns aren't here. They were like 2 weeks ago.
Ooh, man.
And we don't have a single update. And, I'm not going to... People know how I feel about Evolve. So I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, so on to the next one. We do have a tournament report, though, for...
France.
Movox.
It's probably not
Movix.
It's not Movox. It's probably
Movix.
Galmu is not Galmu X. It's probably Movao.
Movaux?
I don't know. We're not French.
Boom! We have some winners. Congratulations to everyone. John Titer.
He came back for this.
He came back for this.
He knew the meta. He came back. Wait. Go back. Who in the second place team? What was the?
Look at this. Unknown. Nobody knows how many people there were.
Who's the third team? Who's Shadowverse Evolve? On the second place team, who is Shadowverse Evolve? Is that Uma Musume, Idolmaster?
Who knows? We'll find out. We're going to go over it, see what we're feeling. I haven't actually looked at these. We see here Puppet Forest.
Puppet Forest. I bodied that in Chicago.
I fought it too in Chicago. It wasn't the worst matchup. It was a little scary. He said he said he knew how to win it, and I never really felt like I could lose it. He's a good player. They ended up getting third, but
it's probably a good deck still, right?
Yeah, I mean,
it was tier 0.
It's pretty good, and it trades into bats favorably, and it dirt loses to everything secretly. So
hold on, I beat it in Chicago. I was playing dirt. Yeah, maybe not that list, but I beat Puppet. But I also got lucky that he didn't get any early Puppet generators. I think he got Albert Wesker on board, but he didn't have a nut turn. And I killed him for it. So I don't know. I don't remember how enough specifics. I just remembered I bodied it confidently. I either confidently won or confidently lost in Chicago.
Okay. So this was not a bad matchup for you. You didn't feel
at least the once.
At least the once. I mean, I guess they missed Puppet generators.
You miss Puppet generators, you lose. But
kind of why I got off of Forest though. Latica's back. I hear Latica's back at least.
You hear.
Also, the Orcus leader.
Orcus
represent.
Leader, impressive.
Oh wait. This is new. Do they have new cards? This is the new format.
What's the shiny card? The rainbow card.
It's Nature's Guidance.
That's an alternate art?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is literally just an old deck. We see Dirt. Dirt coming up. New cards.
List.
This is a snipe that can be 4 damage if you Earthright. For 2. And you get a draw.
Wait, so Dirt got 1 new card?
They got 1 real card. I don't like this card because Earthright 2 is a lot.
That is a lot.
That is a lot, especially in your bad games. The idea, usually it's a one-of, and the idea is you can pull it off of the Medusa.
Yeah, but 4 damage? But 2 is a lot.
The times that you need it, you've lost the game if you don't have it, right? Is the idea. It's not that,
Is it normally a snipe?
It's normally a snipe, but then you can Earthright 2 to draw a card and also... But, Earthright 2? I mean, I feel like you have to be in a weird position to have that many stacks available to you. But if it wins you the game, it wins you the game. Zelgeni as a one-of is not something I'm a fan of. I don't like random one-of cards like this. And we see the advance as well. Do you know about this card?
No. Doesn't he
Good.
like hit your EX area and like he does like the invoke effect in some funny way? I know this card very well in digital.
So on play, if you have nothing else on your board, no followers, he kills a card and you draw.
Okay.
And if you're below 10, you heal 5. So if you can kill from 11, this card does nothing. And it also just like, if something is like just on your board, you can't play this. But like, usually it's just kill a card. My problem with this card is like, it's a 1-of that's undrawable. So is it good? And then the other problem is, like, does your opponent have a single threat? Like, right, obviously a card like this is really bad into something like Sword, where they're going to be slamming down like 4 dudes every turn. I honestly just don't think this card's good at all in this format, and I think that like random 1-ofs are worse. But like, this is like a list from Japan.
What's the advanced say? It doesn't say Storm or anything crazy, right?
It gets shit into your EX area by banishing for 10.
By banishing for 10. And
Yeah, so you see here, pay 10, banish this card from your grave. You put this into your EX area.
Yeah.
And this card is a 10 mana 10/10, and if it's in your EX area, you AoE the board and face for 4. And if you play him, you burn 10.
Okay.
Very slow setup in a deck that only has 29 life.
I feel like that 4 effect's more of a cowboy than it is you're gonna actually play him on the board.
Yeah, it does feel like a cowboy. It is like a way to end the game. Like, you don't go to turn 20 with this deck,
right.
obviously.
It's like, oh, I've got you at 4 health, you know. Like, I guess it's not bad for that, but...
Yeah. I mean, this probably helps with the Amulet Haven matchup a little bit. But you have to see it is my only problem.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not a card that's, like, tutorable off of your top checks. You have to just, like, draw it naturally.
Oh my gosh.
And you do have a lot of draw with the Rileys.
What is tutorable off the top checks, really?
Oh, it goes to the bottom off the top check, so it's even worse than a tutor.
Cool.
And
then Bats was the... Whoa, wait. No, Bats didn't win?
No. People say that Bats is bad this format because of the prevalence of Sword. Like, Sword and Kuon and everything getting playable has, like, supposedly hurt the ability for Bats to continue on. That might be true. We'll have to, like... I want to see a little bit more data. Because in Japan, Bats was still strong in this format. And, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe our meta is different, so... We'll have to see. But yeah, no, it's just Sword. They got some new cards. They got these merchant cards, and they got this is like a it's a 4 mana card. It evos for 1, and basically you get 2 3/3s out of it, and then it gives all of your tokens rush.
Oh, okay.
So you get to actually trade with board, and then you got like a bunch of big plays with the Alyaska, the Warhawker, one of my favorite cards. I could do this all day. Love that guy. And you gotta like play like his little package, so it's like this card, this card.
Does not look like that's his voice line. I believe you, but like that does not, like, I look at him, I'm like, that doesn't sound like him. He looks like he would say something edgy.
War is a matter of life and death. This guy? I don't know how to like let you.
War is a drama of life and death. It's a miracle.
Is it on Evolve?
War is the most sacred act. Oh, I could watch this all day.
Oh, I could watch this all day. Okay, no, get over here.
all right. I'm putting the headphones on.
Putting the headphones on.
All right.
Oh, I could watch this all day.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So Alyaska, I remember him from Digital. I love this guy. Super cool card. Comes out in physical. Sword. Looking good. Will I play it in Toronto? I don't fucking know. It's available to me. We'll see.
Depends what your team's playing.
I have more than one Alyaska for it. My case had so many Sword SLs. more than I expected.
SL?
More than I expected, actually.
Ooh, impressive.
I know. In second place team, we have Dirt again. Golem Rampage coming up. This is the card that we didn't play.
We didn't try playing it. No, and I think that was a mistake.
I think a 1-of is like, I mean, you can tutor it off Medusa.
Yeah.
Dude,
bringing Medusa down to 2, I think, is correct.
Yeah,
that
the Medusa is like pretty heavy. The Golem Rampage though is definitely, I think, the way to like actually like shore up a little bit of the weakness of the deck. I don't know if it's good enough. Like, it wasn't good enough against me. 2 Ancient Alchemist, also probably right.
Yeah, that
it's
card's
like
heavy. That card costs, what, like 9?
getting it out on 3 is good. Jamming it on 4 or 5 is like as the turns go up past 3, it got worse, like progressively.
It's like either you jam it on 3 or you discard it and like summon it for 2 later.
We still see the one of Zelgenia. I'm gonna assume that this is like some net deck shit. I don't think the Zelgenia is good.
What if they want to play their expensive card?
True, you did buy it. You bought the SL Advance for $70 day one.
It's going in the deck.
You're like, damn, dude! I spent $110 on the fucking core.
Yeah,
putting that shit in the deck. Also, Daria Leader represent.
Reppin'.
We see Bats. Once again, Bats is it's Bats. You fucking play the deck. It's broken.
Looks the same. Yep.
0 new cards came out for it. Still a strong deck. Still bring it up.
Still good.
Dragon, Armed Dragon.
Armed Dragon.
2 Jerva. 1 Zelgenia.
Uh-huh.
Because we wanted to make room for the Phylines. And for the Barrages. I don't know if the Phylene is the best include, but it's not a bad include, I guess. You probably know nothing about this deck, right?
No. No, I have no clue. I have no clue. Hey, thanks for bringing me on your podcast.
Yeah.
Let me look at this deck. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay. It's okay.
Dragon Oracle. This guy's ramping.
We're, I mean, we've been struggling with the game. It's been hard getting locals going and all that. Which is a separate issue with our, like, local community.
Well, we couldn't do last week for, like...
Yeah, 4th of July, all that, and, you know, people busy.
Too busy blowing our hands
And then
off.
I honestly haven't used my cards yet because they're still upstairs on a table. Because I was trying to see if Bushiroad would do anything. So I've, like, not really used my cards yet.
He hasn't sold me his chess cards yet because they've been sitting on the table.
I'll probably get rid of them this week. This arm deck, basically, Armed Dragon got support. It has a lot more removal in the early game. Well, not really a whole lot. It has
Well, like all
has
the
a few new
removal
cards.
is like the same cards.
The removal package was fine. It has a lot more push.
Yeah.
And this card turns into like multiple dual form cards that have a lot of like heal, and they have a lot of board wipe, and they have a lot of control. And they have a lot of they have like access to burn in some of the aggressive cards like the Swift Blade and this guy.
Yeah. That 2-drop 2/2. I remember he got Storm in digital. He's a new card, right? That 2-drop 2/2 on the left side.
He is
that
new.
one?
This is the one that would like summon back the Armed Dragon guy.
No, this card got Storm.
Top check 2, add 1, 3 cards, summon Draconic Weapon, recover 1. So he's a 1 mana 2/2 that gives you a card draw and gives you an armed card. Like, it's just like a lot of card draw. This is a very, like, fast deck, but it's... Oh, I'm trying to find the words to put into this to, like, give you the best explanation. This is, like, a mid-range deck with a lot of flexibility where it can, like, be a little more aggressive. It can also, like, be more defensive. It's a very good mid-rangey deck. And it's the new hotness, but, like, Sword again. We're seeing Sword, of course.
Yeah.
Featuring the Chariot. He's not playing... Oh, he is... This is the advanced Chad Energy. This is the kind of card you'll like.
Yeah,
Can't believe we ain't really...
2 times roll a 6-sided die.
Doing the set review.
What is this?
Competitive
roll a
card.
3 or... Oh, my gosh.
So Chad Energy there, we're playing that, and
yikes!
then we see Bats again, of course, and that was Movox. Wonder what the attendance
cool.
like.
They've got pictures.
They do have pictures. Do you think my picture's on there?
Your pictures on Facebook.
I don't actually care.
Every time I look at your face, I just imagine the Havencraft wings.
Thank you. I am Havencraft's strongest soldier.
That's how you are represented.
Look at this. Insane. My entire Chrome crash. That's insane.
Oh, man. too many plugins or something, man. Not enough RAM.
Dude, this is catastrophic.
Oh
whatever's
man,
happening.
it's loading. It's loading. Oh. Oh yeah, that's what you look like to me. You can do that like an ink blot test. Like, what does this look like to you, sir? And it's kind of, I can kind of make a face out of it.
Fuck you, Bushiroad!
Sorry, man. It's on Facebook.
Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Budapest, Hungary. How many players do they have? No
Ooh.
idea. Let's see what we got
What
here.
language do they speak in Hungary?
English. That's the only thing we have for the cards. Also, no data.
No pictures.
Also, at least teams. Congratulations, Dom.
Dominic.
Maybe this isn't Dom. This is European Dom. Kriko, they were playing Armed Dragon on stream in Worlds. I remember that much. I know. Poor Timmy doesn't actually play this game.
It's a physical game. You can't just like play it.
It's true. That is
Like,
true.
what am I supposed to do? Like,
Do I know these other people? I don't know if I know these other people. I remember seeing this person on
there is the
stream.
simulator.
They're all Europeans. They're not like people. Like probably talk to them on
we're-
Discord.
Yeah, we're
but
not people we've interacted with. You know,
haven't seen them at
the
regionals.
other
But let's see what we got. We have your favorite deck.
Agnet. Oh my gosh, I hate this deck.
We see Lyshina coming in force.
Lyshina's back.
Yeah, Lyshina first place at this fucking event.
I see new cards, so it got an upgrade.
It got an upgrade. The Fool top checks 5 for 2 different spells. The top checks for these. When these are in your EX area, one gives you draw drop every turn. The other one deals 1 face damage at the end of your opponent's turn. So you can put these out into your EX area. You can play them from hand. If you have the Fool on board, they go to your EX area. So they're like one's a snipe and one heals. And then basically it allows you to not have to promote the black, because you can basically get the black in your EX area for free, and then you can focus on the white, you can focus on the healing, eventually bring up the black using the Zelgenia on top of your amulets to maintain your health. It's the Loli Zelgenia, which is insane. I wish I had that card, but it's becoming harder to justify the purchases. And yeah, I mean, we have these are the Surefires. They only come in the starter deck. The $60 starter deck, by the way.
There's a $60 starter
deck? There's a $60 starter deck, perfect for new players. It's the original starter deck from set 1, but instead of buying from an eBay scalper, they put a bunch of bronzes and silvers in it, and they put this Dryzen U in it.
Oh, so that is Dryzen.
That's the Surefire bullet.
Okay.
The rest of the deck is, I mean, it's Lyshina, as you expect, but those new cards really do help.
Rhyme back, baby. With all these advanced cards, Rhyme wins back.
And, oh, yeah, Rhymewind is also, uniquely fucked up this meta, because it, advances aren't evolved.
Advances aren't evolved.
So, if your opponent puts a lot of resources into an advanced play, it's easy to remove it from the board. And also, like, if they ever shove their Zelgenia and it can't kill you, easy to get rid of that 10-10. I imagine that Zelgenia doesn't just come up. Imagine it just sits in the EX area and tries to burn you out. But you're like Sheena, and you're the most toxic deck in the game, so it is what it is. Maybe Zelgenia is needed in every deck, because maybe it counters like Sheena enough. But yeah, congratulations.
3 different
Broken
rarities
deck. Also,
of the horse.
Not only, I mean, I have 3 different rarities of the horse. This fucking thing's like 220.
But do you play them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, in Decklog, I would not put it that way, but...
Oh, well, you have to look at it. It makes it funny to look at.
It does make it funny to look at. The Zelgenia you use, though, if those are real, that's pretty legit. The Anagrea leader, also expensive.
That guy's got
Kriko
some money.
Playing Ghost Abyss.
Ooh, Ghost Abyss.
What a decision.
Oh, wait. Where's the guy? The new guy? The advance.
This one.
Okay. Does the advance work how he did in digital? Because I remember in digital he died. He just came back next turn.
He comes in tapped, I think. I think it puts Masquerade Ghost in. So on play, we get 2 Gargantuan Ghosts. Whenever Ghost comes out, give it +1 and rush.
Yeah.
And then Masquerade Ghost in your EX area and put it onto your field engaged.
Okay.
So like this card,
it's like he was.
Yeah, I think like this card is the one that like yeah, so you pay 4, banish this Masquerade Ghost in your EX area, summon it since you summon the guy, but on play, you search your deck for a Masquerade Ghost, summon it, then shuffle and give it ward. So you give him, so you summon the Masquerade Ghost, you evolve him, he goes back to your EX area, you banish the thing, it pulls out the advance, you get the Gargantuan Ghost, then when it dies, your Masquerade Ghost comes back out on the board, you can resummon it, and it's just like this endless loop of just guys.
Like it was. Like it was. This ball is never ending.
It definitely doesn't have like as crazy of push. You have the Phantom Howls though to go with the Masquerade Ghost, and the Masquerade Ghost is very sticky.
Yep.
So hopefully you're able to seal the game. I haven't put this. Maybe I should put this on the website. Just steal this one for one. There wasn't a whole lot of data on this, and I wasn't sure with like how we should look at the deck. I saw some Japanese decks are like almost this one for one. Of course, we're playing the card that buffs 1-drop so that we can buff our Ghost.
Yeah.
On top of it, so like a Masquerade Ghost lives, it's turn 5. Because like it's turn 4. It's turn 4 or 5 because this guy evolves for 1, right?
Yeah.
So he evolves for 1. So turn 4 or turn 5, you summon him out, he dies. Then turn 6, you play it. Then turn 7 is when you slam Phantom Howl plus buff, and then hopefully that's like lethal, right? Because that'd be like that'd be like 8. That'd be like 12 fucking storm damage, is the idea. RC is to be able to dig through the deck, of course. Definitely an interesting deck, and one that I think needs a team tournament. I think that needs a team tournament to really shine. We see Armed Dragon, of course. Armed Dragon, expected contender again. Sword unique edition is the Worlds promo. It's the 2/1 with Rush. Do you remember this card? If your opponent has 3 cards on board, he gets extra attack. It was the neutral. We played in Forest.
No, I don't remember this.
It was like a set ago, 2 sets ago.
Was it played?
The neutral? 3 cards on board plus 1 in a sale as Rush.
No, I don't know this card.
It was played in Puppet. And one of some of our first earlier.
It?
Yeah. I'm here for you.
I've got Alzheimer's, man.
It's rough out here. It's rough out here. It's
what
okay.
What am I supposed to do? Know what the cards do?
The good leader.
I've only read all of them once.
The good leader. I'm still waiting for that thing to drop in price. Anyway.
Is that the dog?
It's the dog girl.
I thought you got the dog.
I got Momo, the samurai.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted a lot of the sword leaders. Octress is impossible to get, obviously, because they didn't print product. So they didn't print product, and I heard. Can I take a minute?
Do what you will.
Did you know that in a comment on my video, a guy said he opened 6 cases and pulled 1 leader?
Cases?
He opened 6 cases for his store, and only 1 case had a leader in it.
Yikes, man.
So, anyway.
So leaders don't exist.
Anyway, one day I'll buy Ryo, maybe. If it disappears, I don't fucking care. It is what it is. Just like my favorite fantasy card says. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Another Lysina deck. What a fun event this must have been. With Emilu. Emilu leader.
Lysina. Oh my gosh, I am not excited to come back to Lysina.
Draconic Duelist, once again, we're seeing... or sorry, not Draconic Duelist. Armed Dragon. Armed Dragon broken.
So what happened to Jerva's advance? Did Jerva... Is this the lore reason he turned into that?
It's not an advance.
What is that?
That was last set.
What do you mean that's last set? What
Jerva
card
was
is
last
that?
set.
Jerva was last set?
Jerva was last set.
Oh,
we didn't play him. Broderick played him.
Look, Broderick killed me before I saw Jerva.
Wow, Ward Haven playing Sophina the Strength. The fucking this Ward guy. There's all kinds of shit in this deck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. There's a lot of cards. If you don't know, this card is it's 4 mana, 2/5, and it says if it's on your board and something on your board would take more than 3 damage, it only takes 3.
Cool.
And when you evolve it for 1, it becomes a 3/6, and then it also gets an amulet. And the amulet says when you play it, give 2 followers on your board +1/+1. And so that means that your card comes out as a 3/7, and it can only take packets of 3. So if they're not playing like hard removal, it's really fucked up play. Of course, you're playing Wilbert, so Wilbert can summon this card, and then you can also make Wilbert have 6, which doesn't really do anything for you.
Okay, I remember Wilbert's text and digital was like if you looked at a ward funny, you took 2 damage. in this game, do you have to kill a card with ward to take damage?
When a card with ward leaves the board, your opponent takes 1 damage.
Leaves the board, they take 1. Okay, got it.
Yeah, and it includes he sees himself on the board.
Yeah.
So
he sees himself when he dies. So even if he dies, you take 1.
And
okay.
if you like Themis the board, then it's however many cards were on the board because they all
Got
see themselves leave board.
Right.
Deck looks interesting. Also a deck I didn't really put on the tier list. I've got a lot of decks for the tier list. It looks funny. I do think the Safina card is really also look at these fucking stat lines, dude. Look how fucking
yo,
here's some really funny.
Is the big butt booty cheek Archbishop chick back? Is she back? The girl that swings with your defense.
Oh, dude, and she takes up
back?
every turn, and she's invincible. She's gonna take packets of 3.
Is she back? Is she back?
Oh, she's in the. Oh wait, no, she's not in the deck. She's not in the deck. Was their Diamond Master though? Of course, huge ass.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Funny deck. Like to see it. I don't think it's that bad. And then of course we see Bad Abyss.
Bats is
good.
back.
Good deck is good.
I have not seen the Floodgate guy in Abyss yet. Which
nobody was playing him. Nobody that won was playing him. There we go.
We like to hear it.
We don't know what came out of this Grand Showdowns. I would love to see it. I know that Connor got 2nd in Mexico.
Ooh.
With Sword, and then I know that Gordon got 1st with Kuon, and I don't know the results other than I heard that Kuon won another one.
Kuon's back.
And so we're seeing
baby.
Kuon here.
Kuon's back.
Chest cards are broken, Skewer's broken, all the chest cards are broken. And then yeah, this is the list you're going to be seeing pretty much. Agnes is a little bit unique. But the rest of it, you know, it's good deck, good solid deck, so
Agnes is for when you run into Thief Sword and they mill your D shifts, but not your Kuons.
Truth. Agnes is there to clutch it up, I guess. After you get it's your good top deck after you get hand ripped by the guy, the Temperance.
Yeah, the Temperance guy, right? It's your. Thank goodness I had this in hand.
Let's go for some of the new news. Get these fucking tabs. We've done the deck profiles. Damn, this is a long podcast. You know what? It's been a while.
That's why people watch podcasts, right?
That's right. I'll upload a fucking 4-hour video. They're ready.
Oh man, it's
second anniversary release tournaments. Boom! You can get the punk
demo.
You can get the punk demo. I don't even know what this is. I just wanted to mention because you get a flare on the Bushi Navi. It feels like we never got a flare, but only if you win. So don't be a shitter.
We have flares.
Yeah, you didn't set yours in the fucking app.
I think it's set to first fair.
Mine's set to like salty. Because you better believe you've seen me.
Oh, you better believe.
You never
I've seen you salty before, that's for sure.
You know, you see me in a tournament, a physical tournament I traveled to, it might be a little bit worse than if it's like the random streams.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's like, you know, I'm fucking 9 hours deep, and I'm sitting here losing, and sometimes I'm blaming myself.
10 hours to Atlanta, Georgia. And you're bringing battling boxers.
You're bringing battling boxers, and I'm losing to lead yoke.
Battling boxers. I drove 10 hours to Georgia. I'm playing against this.
I lost a Fossil Dyna pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Big thing. We got these promos for locals. I want to talk about these because.
Oh man.
Who cares? Pompous Summons has my girl, the Pompous Princess. Loved her since that one. One of my favorite cards.
Is Rooney a good card?
Rooney is one of those legendaries, which means that our shop probably doesn't have them. Kind of like the Desert Pathfinder. This means she's probably like 60, 70 bucks for this one. Rooney is a funny card. Like, she goes to your EX area. She recycles herself basically.
Yeah.
I don't remember what Fallen Shot does. I'm not even gonna read it.
Fallen Shot was awesome in digital.
I know, right?
Oh, that card. Oh, that was one of those like one-ofs you played in your deck. If it was in your mulligan hand, you said God wanted me to have this card. He knows something's coming.
He knows something's coming.
What was that? What was that messed up dragon card? That like would -7 the board. Draziel would come out and you're like, thank goodness I had this Fallen Shot to turn Draziel into a 1/3
to stop Draziel.
Yeah, because it wouldn't. You can't kill Draziel, but you can turn Draziel into a 1/3.
Yeah, I think this wild. I bought Cosmos Fang SLs recently.
Yeah.
because
in
there's
case.
there's a beast deck that I'm actually like very excited to play the beast deck in Forest whenever we get locals again. So yeah, I actually do like to see some foils for Forest. I'm actually, time has gone on and I like the aesthetic of Sword, but Forest is just the more fun class in Physical. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. There's a lot.
We get
more
Mysteria
happening.
cards. I think these are all like pretty good. You get this guy for your Masquerade Ghost deck. And then look at that. If you win a locals, you best believe I'm eating good.
Get that prim.
I'm going to be eating good. Hopefully I can get this and get my Nonias. And then, yeah, this was from the last one. So yeah, that was like pretty much the news
Amazing.
there.
Wow, can't wait to duke it out at locals for prim.
For Prim,
You
and
can
I'll just
have
ask
it.
for it. I'll just get it.
You can have it.
There's some Vanguard tournament. I don't know who this is.
Wow.
I don't care.
Oh man, is this the Magician of Faith, but for Vanguard?
I have no idea.
You know how Taya Gardner liked the Magician of Faith because she just likes salvaging.
Bro, this is a nun, dude. This looks like Sakuya, but a nun.
No, but it's kind of like that. The weird looking thing is like the Blue Eyes White Dragon of Vanguard. Is this like the Magician of Faith of Vanguard, where it's Taya Gardner's card?
Ooh.
Or is it? Or is
Oh,
it
you're saying
more
because
like,
of this girl?
Yeah, or is that Taya Gardner, or is that the girl from GX? Is she more like the girl from GX?
This ain't no Black Rose Dragon.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
That's,
I guess
that was the synchro. Black
who the
Rose
fuck
Dragon
was the girl?
synchro.
I never watched GX.
GX. She had the Cyber Dancer Blader or something that, like, if you had 3 cards on board, you couldn't touch it.
What? I don't even know this card.
It was a fusion.
RoboCop?
No, not RoboCop. That card's too old. The RoboCop was a terrible fusion.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
I don't know either.
This is a Vanguard card.
I've seen it
sorry,
once.
people who like Vanguard. I'm not a
Well,
Vanguard player.
That's not us.
That's
Yeah,
not us. We'll
that's-
go to the next one. Oh wait, these was the tournament reports. I already got those. I guess like when it comes to the
Ninth
events,
Nun.
my boy Timmy, if you didn't see him in Chicago, I'm sorry you're not going to see him. He doesn't travel.
I travel as much as
You want to go to Toronto?
the next. I don't travel that far.
Okay, see, there we go. Then have
You'll never see me again.
you'll never see him again.
Probably.
I will be in Toronto and Philly, so look for me there. Put that in the middle of the podcast, not the end, or where people might see it. Combined set. We got news on this.
Yo, man, 2 sets in one. That's
Yeah.
like double the amount of fun.
Double
you get.
the
Wow,
amount of
double
fun.
the
They
fun,
said, "Don't
man."
worry, you'll get what you expect out of it," or
It's
something.
like-
They gave you an ominous thing. Wait, should we talk about these in order?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
I'm sorry. This set first. This is the actual thing. that
Oh
counts first.
man, these are all
Vanguard,
my favorite
because last time we
characters.
talked about the special set, we had everything about that. So yeah, Vanguard. We got some news about this.
Man, it's the crossover set.
What does this mean? I don't know.
What are these things?
There's things. I don't care. Box hoppers.
Aquaforce.
So every box actually has 1 leader and 1 evolution point. You get 1 out of 6 thick leaders. So okay, wait. So there's 2 different box topper bonus packs that you can get. You either get 1 of the 6 leaders and a thin evolution point. These are the thick leaders.
Yeah.
You want me to pull this up and fucking make that big for you? Look at that.
I'm just looking at these guys. You know,
You got-
these are the iconic
These
card
are the
fighters.
iconic card fighters. This is Taya Gardner.
That's Taya Gardner, probably.
This guy
That's
has,
Yugi Moto,
you know,
right?
it is what it is. Vanguard.
So Dragoncraft is Seto Kaiba.
But then also, you know, Vanguard. I'm trying so hard to be positive.
I just really
Vanguard has thin leaders, which we have not had before outside of Glory Finder $120
Oh, yeah.
product.
Oh man, these look.
So
excellent.
you can get a thick evolution point,
Okay, so these
things on the right, or you get your thin leaders, which are the ones you can use.
Man, I'm so
And,
excited to use my thin leaders.
have to buy a box to get one of these.
They're not scannable, but you get to look at them.
There's actually photo scanning on the thing now. They might be something you can take a picture of.
No, it says not scannable with the Shadowverse Evolve Sidekick app.
Damn, he can read. I am a fucking card game player. I would never read.
No, I don't read the names of cards in digital though, so I just know them by their effects.
By their voice lines.
Well, even then, I haven't been turning the volume up all the way sometimes, so I know like half of them.
Yeah, so basically the thin leaders is why I really want to talk about the Vanguard set.
Thin leaders. Those thin leaders look really good. I can't wait to put them in a sleeve and put them next to my phone app.
Yeah, I love Vanguard. I think it fits in perfectly with
I really like the Dark Magician of Vanguard. What's his name?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
I have no idea.
We're the wrong crowd for this.
We are the wrong crowd for this.
There probably is someone out there that is excited for this.
There's a lot of people out there because of the people.
But I'm
the different fight.
Yeah. So it's just I've never played Vanguard, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's not our thing.
I've never interacted with the Vanguard, so I don't know what I'm looking at.
But we have this. We have the combined set. A little bit of news on it. It is what it is. I don't know who is. There's a few people that are buying this, I guess.
Oh man.
We get some like box toppers, and each has a chance for a random foil token or a shared memories evolution point.
Ooh, look at that evolution point. It's the
time
characters
to be
from the story.
Yeah, it is the characters from the story. Very nice looking evolution point. The
Ooh. Wait,
man, it's
what is?
so...
Whoa, man, we're skipping forward to Aluzard.
Yeah. We're going fucking.
Wait, how much is in this?
It's got Sekka and Aluzard.
It's got Sekka
like
and...
it's fucking.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, we're skipping like Verdant Conflict all the way to Aluzard.
Yeah, well, it's when Belphomet comes back, and then we're going straight to Aluzard.
Yeah.
We're going like because we're getting Reveal in set 11. The
Reveal is after.
Yeah, it's after Belphomet, right? Comes back. No, not after Belphomet comes out.
Reveal is immediately after Belphomet gets answered.
You're right.
In the tree land in Natera.
Velsar is after Reveal. It's like the post part.
And then Reveal because Arissa gets teleported to the Wild West, and then after Reveal is the Empyrean Inn, right? No, Empyrean Inn's after whatever you just said, Aluzard and
after Velsar, because Velsar is the conclusion to Reveal. It's like Reveal post-apocalyptic time. Arissa becomes the Lord of Darkness after she kills Aishilindrig, and Aishilindrig is like a vampire who steals your soul. Like, he basically takes whatever you take from him, so he was setting up to where somebody... Who the fuck cares? This game's in maintenance mode. If you're not playing the story, fuck you. Here's your spoiler. Aishilindrig steals things from people that they take from him, so he's trying to set up somebody strong to kill him so he can take their body. So Arissa kills Aishilindrig in multiple timelines, and they're stuck in, like, a loop. It's like the Endless Eight. Velsar is the Endless Eight. But instead, it's we have to prove that we're strong enough to not kill each other, and then time travel to stop Arissa from killing Aishilindrig.
Was it Velsar that had the Portal Craft leader that sold his kidney?
No, that's the Empyrean Inn.
Okay.
And that's not a leader. That's that guy's sick though. That's the Runecraft leaders.
Oh, that's Runecraft. Okay.
That's the Runecraft girl in Worlds Beyond, like same world as her, I guess.
Yeah. Drytsen.
Is that her name? The Runecraft girl?
No.
Kaori?
Wait. No. Drytsen's Portal. Okay,
yeah.
I got those mixed up. Yeah,
We're here.
Kaori.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is foil tokens.
Anyway.
Foil tokens. Second anniversary, no foil tokens. Combined set foil tokens.
Combined set foil tokens.
SP is getting shoved in there.
Oh man.
You get the Sekka with the fucking. Sekka has like 30 different rarities. If you like Sekka, everyone likes Sekka. Good luck. If you like Jean.
I haven't read this.
I know there's a guy called Jean Simp or something. Good luck.
Good luck, brother.
And a lot of
Aluzard is like
Patrick.
Oh, is that a rhino over
It
there?
is a rhino. This card was fucking. He was in my deck. I remember hating this card.
I remember playing Valdane in digital and saying this is the best deck.
More
Ooh.
information here. What the fuck is this information?
Ooh, look at this. It's on sale November 21st.
That's unreal. Oh, this part.
Cards included. In addition, there are a total of 51 foiled versions.
They really have nothing in here that says that anything's gonna be better. They put out like a really vague tweet. If you're buying like sealed still, good luck. But I mean, with that said, is there anything that you think is like really noteworthy? We've kind of gone over the sets. We've kind of gone over the news. How do you feel about any of this stuff?
I'm glad to hear Kuon's back.
Glad to hear that Kuon's back.
I hated Dirt so much. I hate Dirt so much. There's so many times your hand is just sad. And I'm like, remember Kuon? Remember Valdane? Those were the real tier 1 decks. You didn't have sad hands. You maybe didn't have enough gas, but you weren't just sad.
I had some sad hands in some top matches.
Yeah, man. I just remember being sad playing Dirt. But Kuon's back, baby.
Kuon does have the
cards,
unique amount of gas.
And, like, smart people play chess in real life.
Magnus Carlsen, my favorite.
Magnus Carlsen's my favorite. There's some chess guys out there. There's
Hikaru Goosh.
It's Hikaru's.
What's the guy's name? Gukesh. The Indian guy who beat Magnus.
Oh, I don't know anyone's names. I've watched a couple Gotham chess videos trying to.
I've not tried to get good at it again. Never good. Sorry, never good.
I tried to be decent in 1 week and said, "No, I'm not good at."
That's a hard game. There's people that train all day.
That game's difficult. Some people train their whole life and aren't master, let alone grandmaster.
But yeah, if you guys are still with us, thank you for listening to the podcast. We're gonna try to do another one in probably a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll have put some reps into the decks by then. And
yeah. Oh yeah, we'll probably tell you that what you think about the game is wrong.
What do you think? Do you think we should do it like in like 2 or 3 weeks, probably? Like once the new set and Worlds Beyond comes out, we get a little bit more news for that. We get a little bit more news for everything.
Speaking of, isn't the announcement for that like tonight or tomorrow?
Oh, is it?
I think the announcement for when it's going to be is the 10th, and that's tomorrow from this recording.
Oh.
It's like I don't know. Yeah, the announcement of the new set's the 10th, but I'm not in Japan, so I don't know if that means it's going to be late tonight or early on the 10th. Or late
when
on
I
the
leave
10th.
from Japan, I think they're like a day behind us.
They're 13 hours ahead.
Ahead.
Okay,
so
hours
it
ahead,
is.
but I don't know what time on the 10th it is.
This is like something I might be streaming tonight, and you guys might have already seen this news.
Yeah.
Am I willing to? I've got time off of work. I'm willing to fucking sacrifice sleep. I'm willing to be a gamer for you guys. You
guys, real gamer hours,
dude. Some of the things I do for how small my fucking community is insane. That's why I'm real, dude. You gotta fucking hit that follow button. You gotta hit that like button.
I will.
Am I as consistent as some of the other people? Hell no. Do those other people?
We're not about consistency. We're about quality.
We're about like having a life outside of the game. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
But
last weekend we had to blow our hands off.
Blow your hands off?
Dude, it was the 4th of July last weekend.
The fuck does that mean?
Bro, okay, you don't know American culture?
Because you're shooting the fire. I wasn't shooting fireworks.
You set the fire. I wasn't shooting fireworks.
I was watching people down the street shoot fireworks. Everyone around me was shooting fireworks. It was pretty sick. Went on a walk, got to see the fireworks at night. Loved it. But I myself don't buy them.
No.
I like watching other people.
You gotta go. Money. What you gotta do is what I did on the 4th is a guy I knew said, "Oh hey, if you're not fireworksed out, come to my rich neighborhood." And so I showed up, and it's one of those guys that'll just for fun spend like
They're expensive.
$100,000.
They're expensive.
Like it was just like it was just like you know, just fireworks are flying up constantly for 45 minutes straight. And it's just like, and this guy like hired people to like set them off, right? Because you don't just do that, you know. You have someone with like the right electronics and stuff, and then you know, my brother is like a firefighter, so he showed up and sprayed 4,000 gallons of water all over the ground to make sure that the golf course didn't catch on fire, and it was just 45 minutes of explosions and breathing the explosions. It was a blast, though.
That sounds pretty sick.
That was
sounds pretty
funny.
sick.
That was pretty funny. After, like, you know, the town fireworks show I went to on the 3rd, which was like, you know, one goes up, and then you sit there for 10 seconds, and another.
Yeah. I went down to there. I went down there.
You go to one of those, and then, like, you know, the guy that just, you know, oh yeah, you know, let's go to my backyard, $100,000, and
about to fucking spend some money.
Yeah. So, 4th of July is funny in America. I love America.
Yeah, that's where we're at. A little bit slow on the actual uploads. Oh, doing some live streams and
the gaming too. Yeah.
If you hit that like button, subscribe. You know, we're gonna have a lot of random content out whenever I feel like it. So. Always expect the tier list. Always expect the set reviews. After after that, maybe a few deck profiles, and then whatever else I feel like doing. So, but yeah, until next time, this is your boy signing out.
Mm-hmm.